Hello and welcome to Wolfman Gaming. This is my Spider-Man Miles Morales blind playthrough. And in the last episode we snuck into the main hideout of the underground. And we unlocked hideouts for the underground. And I thought we would begin this episode by checking one of them out to see if... I'm guessing that they are quite similar to... the ones in Marvel Spider-Man. So we're probably gonna have to take on waves of enemies and hopefully unlock some fun stuff in the process. You never know until you try. And let's see if we can try to get there somewhat organized. Like so. Defeat underground. Okay. Venom crush 10 enemies. Defeat 5 enemies with remote mines. Okay, I think that's the first time an enemy has just kind of like thrown himself at me. I'm gonna head up. Because I feel that I got really lucky there.
You're a fan? Wow. Okay. Sorry. Their hideouts are radio dead zones, so police can't coordinate a raid. If you disable the jammers, I can alert the police
Like
and
so.
get them shut down.
I'm on it.
Now we have, according to the map, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 enemies left. And I'm guessing that's a lie, because I think there are a lot more enemies than 10. But why not? Yes. Let's see. Because this guy is all by his lonesome. So we're gonna hang him up here like a little flag. Like so. And everything will be great. And I have now set a date for when I want a PlayStation 5. I'm not very certain I will have one by that time. But I think the date I set was December 22nd of January. Because Elden Ring, the new game from created by From Software, one of my absolute favorite studios. They are the ones that have done the Dark Souls games, if you're not familiar with their work, and they also done Bloodborne and Sekiro, which I did a walkthrough for on my channel a while back, and shit just went sideways. And now where was I?
Hey, Spider-Man. I ran a custom search of this address with some underground specific theories. This used to be a tombstone hideout.
Yes. Sekiro is a game I have covered on my channel. I did a walkthrough for how to unlock all 4 endings and get at least the basic version of all the prosthetic tools. And to date, I must say that is the one walkthrough that took the most definitely the biggest effort to make. There we go. I'm just gonna go in here and check skills. Okay, L1, square, and X. That is how you do a poison crush. Yes, as I said, to date, that is the walkthrough that took the most work to do. because I had to do, I did a practice run and I recorded it. I had to play through the game 3 or 4 times during the process of recording the walkthrough, just due to the fact that it is a very challenging game. And also during the practice run I did a lot of, I had like 3 pages of notes, because that was the first time ever I did sort of shit. No, it's not the first time I did sort of a shit. It's the first time I did like 100% walkthrough, where I show you how to pick up all the gadgets or all the prosthetic tools, or all the basic versions of the prosthetic tools. And I wanted, when I did that walkthrough, of course, I wanted to do it in such a way so it would make the game as easy as possible. Because it is, just like any game and every game created by From Software, it is very challenging. There are no buts about that. And it was really fun because since that game is semi free roamy, you can make choices in what order you want to take on certain bosses, clear certain areas, and there are also 4 different endings to that game. And if you want to unlock all 4 of them in one playthrough, so to speak, you are gonna have to do some smart save backups. There we go. Things are getting hectic. Let's see. There we go. That is also something to know about games like this. When there aren't people with RPGs, but people with sniper rifles. Sniper rifles, they are next in line when it comes to prioritizing enemy takedowns. Let's see. Have one of those. Things are really hectic. Okay, there the bonus tiers are bonus targets have been met, so I can activate my camouflage, run away, and regroup. We need to gain ground and not get shot in the face when we do so. Yes, Sekiro, the guide I was talking about. To date, it is still one of the guides I am the proudest of. Bit due to the fact that it took so much work, but I had so much fun recording it. Or all my walkthroughs take a lot of work. And anyone who is a walkthrough creator can sign off on the fact that it... shit. This is not going well for me. This is not going well at all. I am... let's see. See, how many people can we draw in? That is a good start. I'm gonna try to do this a bit smarter this time. Sounds like a great plan, doesn't it? Kick your ass. Trophy, nowhere to hide. Send your ass packing over the edge. I'm gonna be a little bit more quiet this time. Just to make sure I don't mess up as badly. He said as he went in, because take out your asses. Because you are just one.
Hey, Spider-Man. Custom search of this address with some
Let's
underground
see.
specific theories. This used to be a tombstone hideout.
Whoa! What's the history there?
The underground and tombstone included a few jobs.
Yes.
Robberies, hits, carjackings. It was a falling out when a member killed one of Tombstone's guys. The underground were outgunned.
Until the Tinkerer came along.
Yeah. By then, Tombstone was in prison, so they were able to sweep in here, no problem.
And I must say, when you get a good flow, you feel so extremely powerful. Like when the fighting flows well, it really flows well. And that is, I tip my hat to the good people at, what is it, Insomnia Games that have made these. Like they have really done that so well. There we have crushed one or enough enemies. And we have remote mines. So did I activate them? I don't think I did. Really? This is rather pathetic, actually. To say the least. Since that is the thing that causes me the most problems. Wow. That is how you do a Venom Crush. 6 people, 1 hit. And we make sure to get out of dodge and activate the camouflage, so people's sphincters
hang out when a
stop
member
being
group of
so
Tombstone's
tight.
guys. The underground were outgunned.
Until the Tinkerer came along.
Yeah. By then, Tombstone was in prison, so they were able to sweep in here, no problem.
And we throw that down there.
Over there.
And we clock your asses. And we clock your ass.
Siesta time.
And the bonus targets have been met. All I need to do now is to not mess up. Can he do it? And just like the little tank engine that could,
Do you have like a sound guy to write your intro?
this is the superhero that hopefully will be satisfactory.
Write my stinger before we broke up.
Do you ever
Am
need
I?
someone who mixes beats?
No.
I know a guy.
Hologram drone.
Eso me gustó.
Let's see. There's still a lot of people left. There's like a fascinating amount of villains in this construction site.
Get out of here and we can forget about this.
Let's see.
Guys, stay alert. He's still here.
Gotta watch
There
out
we
for
go.
spiders, man.
And as I mentioned earlier, guerrilla warfare seems to be the key, especially
Somebody should check on it.
since I am so terrible at this. Never have I ever struggled so much to do so little. Let's see. Can we use the fact that you cannot see me?
Wish it was always this easy.
As I've said previously, the peripheral vision of that guard
Siesta time.
is insane. But no, the point I was getting to is that the camouflage power is so overpowered. It is straight up absurd.
Eso me gustó.
But I have a good feeling about this attempt. This is the time we will win.
Everyone look up. Someone's taking us out.
Everyone look out, someone is taking us out. Well, there's no putting things past her.
Peaceful knocked out.
Now, is there? So let's see. There are only 2 enemies left.
Night.
So now there should be just 1. And you're over there. But I have struggled too much. So I'm not gonna get overconfident. I'm gonna play this smartly. I'm gonna run over here. In a perfect world, I would be able to...
There.
Is that it?
Now to find the jammer. I should be able to track the wires with my suit.
Shut down the jammer. Is it raspberry? Press R3 to scan cables.
Shouldn't
Let's
be too
see.
heavy.
It is a bit down. So how do we get to it? Is there a way in there? I'm guessing no. It's in there. Ah, there we go.
And it wasn't.
Tombstone. Cool graffiti.
There's
And
the
Tombstone was in the
They're
first game.
trophies from their fights with Tombstone. How sentimental.
Okay. That was the controls being uncooperative.
Those mannequins move?
Sneaky.
This place is ours. You're not taking it from us.
That's a bit like there is a horror game called Condemned. First person horror game where you basically you played a cop that fought with melee weapons, pipes and hammers and stuff. And there was a level where you moved through a mall where you were suddenly stalked by mannequins that pushed you towards the path where you're supposed to go.
Okay.
And the first
Now,
time
Pops? Cool.
I
I'm
got
gonna take
there,
the Tombstone Underground partnership lead for
I
myself.
nearly shat myself. I think I mentioned that before, that I am not a cool kid when it comes to first person horror games. And that game was so scary. Let's see. This hideout is cleared. Okay, I'm thankful there.
I should see if Finn hit the new form in the gym theater.
In the previous game, they had like 6 waves of enemies in hideouts. Doesn't seem to be the case in this one. Just one wave. I just struggled a lot. But let's see. We have a new suit. Nah. Uninspired. But this one does tickle my fancy a little bit. This is the one I used before, Advanced Tech, and I still think it looks pretty awesome. And I'm actually gonna switch out my strike suit, even though I think it's cool, it is a bit over the top. So I'm gonna do the classic suit for a little bit. And I'm also gonna end this episode right here because I don't want it to drag on for too long. So I want to thank you very much for watching, and I will see you again in my next video. So until next time, this is the Wolfman signing off.